funding for AERG. I guess there are opportunities, but it's...
I want you to put them, separate those, connect to the packet to the chaque group. Ibintu mwashushanyije mukeneye amafaranga mufite urabamo yafite direct cyangwa ari konte hanyuma n'ibyo mwanditse mukeneye amafaranga ariko mudafite.
My name is Jack Sezike. I'm working with Education into Employment, and I'm working as a trainer for entrepreneurship training for some youth graduates who are supported by SAF and the AERG and the Education into Employment program.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about what you have been teaching?
We go from basics of entrepreneurship, whereby we train them on like attitude and behavior which are friendly with entrepreneurship, the time management, the qualities of a good entrepreneur and successful entrepreneurs. They get to meet some entrepreneurs and they understand really what it takes to become entrepreneur. Then we also talk a little bit on like establishing a business idea. What do you need to establish from we look at the marketing perspective and market search to make sure that we also have module 5, which looked at now you have everything as a business, then how do you organize your business and how do you manage the business? There we talk about different aspects on time management. If you have staff, how do you hire them? How do you manage them? How do you use effectively your time? They know to do their income statement, they know how to do their cash flow plan, and they get to know how to do their balance sheet in case they need it. So in the end, we bring all information together to write down or to set up like a business plan. So that's basically what we are doing, and we are doing it in a participatory way, whereby it's youth, so we have to use different games and make sure that the attitude is positive. Yes.
What is the hope for the students when they complete the course?
Yes, it's hard to say in entrepreneurship, it's very hard to find a good and successful business idea. We try very much, and we are good because they really have skills, they understand, they are following. I have hope that and feeling that they will really come up with something positive in the development of their business plan.
And what are some of the challenges that these students face in undertaking that?
Yes, one of the challenges is associated with, they are students, they have other academic obligations. That is one, looking at the time that we need and to really emphasize on all learning aspects. They find it a little bit difficult to, save that time for entrepreneurship training, but we are making it. Another challenge is associated with their academic. They are very academicians. They don't really understand how one can start with a very small ritual business. You found them all high, a little bit high. So it's also another factors which may affect the implementation of the business plan. Another challenge is their social conditions. They are vulnerable, they are orphans, they don't have means. Sometimes, they need transport, they need to, there's other small expenses which are associated with the whole program, so which I think is also a challenge. If one needs to develop this program in the future, we've got to think on how to work together with students to tackle on that.
And do you think it is important to provide more training such as this?
I would say absolutely, because there is no other motivation that we are giving. But if you look at the turnout, how they are attending, they're really motivated. Another thing is that they really understand it, because there is this frustration outside on the job market, whereby you're about to finish, so you find it very challenging. So they according to what they told me and in the discussion that we had together and the focus group discussion I had with them before we started the training, I believe that they really see a positive. On the skills perspective, they really liked it, because it's not all of them that are in business are familiar with the business things, so they really find it very important and useful.